name is Anastasia. I am a drummer of this field.
My name is Natalia. I'm a bass player.
My name is Mariana and I'm wax.
And also guitar.
And we have Cassie!
Really looking forward to hosting you next week.
Are you from Woman Loud? Yeah.
Loud Women, yes.
Yeah. Because I like your name and So I try to recognize this. Yeah. So Paul told me your name and So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you do a gig for us in Brighton. Yes.
Yeah, so we're hosting you in Brighton and in London as well.
Nice. So we will see each other.
Yay, it'll be great. So will this be the first time that you've come to the UK?
To play, yes, and I will be first time in the UK and Mariana too.
I was in UK when I was 13, 14 years old. I have some courses in London and lived there for 1 month.
Brilliant.
So, but it was a long time ago.
Cool. Tell us a bit about how Death Pill came to life. First of all, tell me about the name. What does Death Pill mean?
It was my hallucination. I was on courses on color correction, and they had a term, this peel, with it's one word, but I heard this peel, and I was like, oh my God, I think it's a great name of a band, because we already played with Mariana, and we were thinking about name band. So I was every day with this mind that no, I need something, and then I
need some idea, I need some news in my life.
Yeah, and then I wrote Mariana and explained her that why this peel and not this peels in plural, because we are three of us, is different type of energy, is different
components of one drug.
but when we get together, it's like a killer dash steel who can smash your ass with our power and energy. So and
it's totally badass, isn't it? So you mentioned you've got different, have you got like different musical influences? Is that what you mean? And kind of different energies coming together. So what are your different influences then?
I think I'm more like jazz person, or like I used to play saxophone and piano, and before this pill I played in a ska punk bands or psycho bands, or like whatever, like dead rock music just with a piano or saxophone. So I never, I think, play in a hardcore punk. I like to listen it before, but I never see myself on stage or like to play this. But
we made her our best player. And I was always more with a punk influence, but open for different kind of music. And I love black metal, and I always try to put a little bit black metal.
And I also want to put some ska music, and she had ska music, and I like it. And I was like, can we do just like on second? She's like, no, it's a ska. No, and I gotta like, that's fun.
Just creeping in a little bit of ska there.
I'm a thrash metal lover, so it's kind of, I think our music is punk with a thrash metal influence. So we made a girly crossover, and I love it. I love that we smash in the hard riffs with my and Natalian and in future your clean vocals, and I think it will be great. But question is not about it, yeah?
Yeah, the question is about like which types of music do you like? And
Oh, I like pop. I like Beyonce and Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
I really play hardcore.
That's really quite. I think you just like named all of the genres there. That's quite a mix. That's great. Cool. So
That we are. I'm sorry. It's we all three of us. We about music. You know, we can listen lots of genres because we really enjoy to listen to music. But for playing, we choose punk crossover, this type of music because it I don't know, it fits us.
It's something from inside,
Yeah.
you know. So
yeah, well, this is what I was going to ask you about next. The message behind your songs is all you know, equally badass, very feminist, kind of hard-hitting messages, and yeah, I guess kind of hardcore punk suits those messages well, doesn't it?
yeah. So our because then you message like something like kill the traitors, or how do you feel about your ex-boyfriend? Probably jazz music is not the best, you know, or classic one. So we will try in the future, but hardcore is more.
It can be, but it will be different type of emotions, different type to express these feelings. You know, right now we feel ourselves very angry, and while we can put this anger in our music, and it works, it helps us,
and it helps other people who listen to it.
Yeah, because after every our concert, someone will come to us and say like, "Whoa, this was amazing!" Because I feel with you, your anger and your energy. We are working together in this synergy, you know, with our crowd. So because we're speaking about true about what we feel, what we have to face off, and that's why people feel this inside, that it's really it's not about, it's about everyone.
Yeah. So you're on tour at the moment. Are you in Germany at the moment?
No, in Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah.
Netherlands. Oh, cool. And how's the tour going? How well are you being received?
Good and tired. We
Yeah.
actually want to think and happy to think that we survive until
We're Ukrainian.
UK part. Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard to travel because every day you are in a different place. You have to like wash your like costume and other, because actually we were not prepared that in Ukraine is not allowed, but in Germany for some reason it's allowed to smoke everywhere. We are all smokers, like we smoke cigarettes, but it was very hard that people smoke in pubs.
And where you're playing, and
and
you don't have
fresh air, and and in the morning you're just like, okay, so if your clothes just wet, you put them and they dry and it's okay, but they smell like, so before you go to the stage, you wear this t-shirt and you're like, okay.
So thank you for the warning that you're going to be quite smelly by the time you reach us in London.
No, we're prepared. We are going after this interview to wash all our clothes. So
it was. I was just surprising that it's happened, because it's not
a lovely little glimpse into the rock and roll lifestyle there. It's all heading to the laundry.
Yeah, you know that from the beginning we thought that we are too like funky and tricky people, but then we came and they see that people smoke everywhere and they drink like, okay, it's not empty, it's probably without cigarettes inside, so I can drink, and like, oh, okay. So we do the same, but I thought that like it's Europe, you know, it's something different. People here are like, it will be something different for us, and we have to be more like nice. Yeah, like
But we're not.
and
Tell me a bit about the punk scene in Kiev then, because you've been playing for a long time, haven't you? Kind of before the war, and you know,
but we played 2 gigs in Ukraine before we go to Germany. So we had 2 gigs, one in Kiev and one in Lviv.
Yes, it was our start point, and we have a huge and really great punk rock scene in Kiev in Ukraine. There are lots of bands that friends of us, which were with whom we play lots of times in different cities, in Lviv, in Kiev, in Odessa, Kharkiv, Ternopil. I think we playing almost everywhere in Ukraine, except the places that have been occupied by Russian. And right now, all our bands or our concert gigs that are going in Ukraine, they are charity, collecting money for our army, for humanitarian, for help, and they really do a lot of the. We have even right now a volunteer fund which called Musician Defense Ukraine, and there are a lot of our musicians, our friends who right now on the war, with whom we play together
last 3-4 years. Yeah, change guitar to the weapon and go to protect us. So
yeah, and it's very hard because we're very proud about them, because it's you have to be very courage to go on the war. And right now, for every Ukrainian, it's like it's I don't know. It's not a everyone is touched by this war, and you know that everyone who you love and care, they can go right now to fight. So our underground scene is very strong, and for the last 15 years, it grew up very fast, and right now it's also trying to help as much as they could. So this is like things are going now.
Yeah, I mean, over in the UK, we kind of send massive love and solidarity over to the Ukraine. What can we do? You know, what would you like to see kind of punk scenes in the UK doing to help you? What kind of support will be useful right now?
The first thing that we want to say is that we are very grateful for all people who care about Ukraine, support, donate, spread the news. We feel that UK people really do a lot of for Ukraine, and we really feel a lot of support, and we are very thankful for this. And we just want to ask to not stop supporting us, because you know, Russia is much more bigger than Ukraine. They have much more
bigger than Europe.
yeah, they have much more weapons and people who they don't care. Because right now the losing of their people, it's 1,000 people, and they don't fucking care. I'm sorry. So, and we have and all our people who going to Ukrainian forces, we care about every life, about everyone, because it's our people. We want to do our shit on our land and don't fuck with this silly neighborhood who trying to destroy everything that we have, our culture, our language, anything. That today is how it's say, is International Day of kids. Childcare, yeah. So, but this night, Russia Russia's missiles killed two child, 11 and 9-year-olds. This month, every day they do massive attacks on Kiev, on all our cities. It was awful because we've been 1 week before we had a concert. We've been in Kiev, and every night we hear explosion, we hear air alerts, and it's terrifying. And imagine have this 1 year, and this month they like going super crazy. I know we're always in touch with our families, with our friends who stay there, and you know that you can do anything. You just like checking and
something happened like suddenly.
yeah. So, and this is very hard because only that we can do is to spread this news, to talk with people about Ukraine, to trying to ask how for some help, and I don't know, and maybe also prepare to go on the war, because we don't know when it will end, and we also don't want to live with this war, but we want to win this war, because if we won't, we will not exist. And I think that all democracy world will fucked up if Russia will win. So it's not only in our interests, no, but in the first point.
So today is the International Day for Protection of Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is why. And Russia just gave us a fucking
Present
fucking gift, which we not asked from them. Just killed a few.
Two child.
Two child.
Yeah. I saw the photos where the mother is crying, and you know, for us it's our like daily routine. You see this photo of
which goes like a sensitive content.
Everywhere in Instagram. But it's our life. Sensitive content, it's our life. So, and you see this terrifying, heartbreaking photos when mother have to bury their child because Russians want to destroy us. It's awful. I don't want that the world live with this and know that it's okay. It's not okay. And they did it not with us, only with us. So hug them.
We're totally behind you. And it's so brave of you to be kind of carrying on like this as well. I mean, one of the messages that comes across from your album as well is, you know, despite all of this that's going on in the Ukraine, there's still other problems as well. You're still kind of talking about, you know,
of course, because shit doesn't stop, and you have to handle with this. You have to fight everywhere, and you have to have this safe place where you can come, shout loud that you are fucking tired or you pissed off, and we do it with our music. It's our safe place, and we want to share it with people who also get pissed off of everything. And we want to get all together, you know, with everyone and shout at loud, like sing alone all together, because we feel this pain. We live with this.
Can you imagine like how many families, how many like young couples or old couples or just like people have been separated because they want to, as Anastasia with her husband, and and every family had to do it because it's like not safe, or someone, I have a few colleagues which wives were pregnant during the war started, and they moved to like Poland or Czechia or to Germany. And so your baby was born in Germany, how it was in 1941, you know. So then people just run and they can meet each other. So you even can see your newborn baby. What the fuck? and it's still like, yeah. So everyone is separated and it's painful. And do you imagine like how many families broken, and how many alone people, like not alone, I mean like lonely, and also more women who are in Europe, and they're now like without, like with the support from like Polish or Germany or whatever, like other country, but they're not in a family, and it's really bad. It's really hard, and because of that reason, some people don't leave the country, and so it's just difficult, but everyone feels it. So then was a COVID, not a lot of people feels that something happened, but then war happened. So it's like every day everything changed, and now like in Instagram there are like stories who remind like, this day 2 years ago, or this day 3 years ago, like I had a fucking amazing life,
This year, one life ago.
Yeah, because now all emotions which we have, it's just like very, all emotions are very psycho. So then we are laughing on something, or then we sad. It's like the same
roller coaster.
Because I think like that every person in Ukraine just want like to hear the news that Russia, I don't know, like gone.
No, they got out from our territory.
From our territory, at least, and don't touch us. And after that, we can have a big breath, because now it's
big breath. After that, we have a
big breath and start working to rebuild our country.
Lots of years also to rebuild everything, to rebuild our minds, to rebuild our culture, to rebuild our nerve system, because because now then you go to a kid's birthday party or something, so then kids 8 10 years old, and they're like, wish what do you wish on your birthday, and like blah blah blah, I want the war like finish. It's in a child's mind, in 8 or 10 years old, so it's now normal.
Is what they can remember.
My husband didn't see our son for 1 year already. We spent first months all together when the full escape invasion began, and then we decided that we have to move out, because I saw how it's affecting my kid. How deep and sad began be his eyes, and this is also was very heartbreaking decision, because I never ever wanted to leave Ukraine, to live somewhere, because I love my country very badly. I love Europe. I love the place where I am living right now. It's very interesting and cool, but I'm Ukrainian. I born in Kiev. I was born in here, and this is my place of power. It's very strong, and all my roots are from there. And right now, I am also feel myself like I am nowhere. I have to handle my home, to carry my home inside me, and
like a snail.
Like a snail, because. I can go back right now. I visit sometimes Ukraine because I want to be there. I want to see my husband, my friends, but I can't go there with my child, because I'm really afraid that something could happen.
Affects him for the future.
It's affect him already. So after 1 month being under the missiles, I put 6 months to get him out from this mood and state.
Because then you like just yesterday we had this, because we were like, so then you hear just airplane or tram or just loud sound, or like bridge open and close or something like that. You're like, what the fuck is that? Oh, no, I'm not in Ukraine, so it's not a danger. Yeah, but for kids, it's very bad. It's really bad. So for us, it's still tricky because you don't understand what happened. Yeah, because in Ukraine, if you hear the plane, it's probably you can die next minute, and you have to do something. But here, you're like, yeah, it's just a plane. Plane go to the airport, normal life. Yeah, but last 1.5 years in Ukraine, if you hear the plane, probably it's not good. And if you are outside, just go down, close your ears and on the mouth to be not affected on that.
How do you stay positive then? How do you stay hopeful and positive for the future?
Not only that, of course. Actually, I have zero. I went
It's pure punk rock.
Yeah, psychotherapy. Yeah.
Psychotherapy. Because I think that it's the only way to keep my mind before the tour started, to keep me okay, as most that I can be okay. So, because I live in Kiev, and I don't know what is going on with those people who not, not so caring about the mental health. I think that it's slowly but gone crazy and crazy, because now I call my husband every day and to ask him, are you okay? Our house is okay, our car okay. Oh, okay, so I love you, bye, good night. But I heard how he is speaking with me, and it's feeling inside that I'm speaking with a zombie, Oh, I'm tired. That was an attack tonight, so I'm tired. And now I am in the safe place, and I have to share something with him, like, yeah, I saw this nice car. Look at this bridge, look at this house. And like people who are in Ukraine, they want us to join, what we see, but they like, and you ask like, yeah, and tell me something, like, yeah, share news, and I'm like, I'm not die today, so it's good. And you feel after that. So yeah, I had the same, like with my parents. So they also like, yeah, mom, how was your day? Yeah, as usual. So I live like in a movie. Every day is the same, and it's bad to see how you're close. We are on tour. Sorry, we are on tour, and we haven't seen each other 1 year. We have any rehearsal. We, and it's keep us being girly tour,
in a positive mood.
But I don't know how I became sad when the tour is end.
So you don't know how you will feel after that?
I think I'm die already. I can die with it, because we need to say goodbye to each other.
Oh, it's lovely to see your friendship and sisterhood. That's that's such a powerful thing, isn't it? You spoke a little bit about the bands and the punk scene in Kiev. Can you name any bands that you'd recommend to us to look up? Any kind of loud women in Ukraine that you'd recommend?
First, it's Homesick. Second one is a Terror Scum.
Third is Warning Fall. First is Man. Then Aubrey, it's death metal. The Verse Schmat is black metal. Then Doghouse, Wise Guys.
Right.
Psychobilly,
Psychobilly.
but it's also cool.
Mauser, it's hardcore punk from Lviv. Doghouse, I told, it's from Odessa.
Yeah, Odessa has a very big hardcore scene, which
Yeah.
built by one person actually, who play in a fucking 12 bands.
No. We
Not
count.
12, you count.
21
bands for
21.
just 25 years.
Yeah. It's left. We love him very much. So you have to know every band where he played.
His name is Left.
Yeah.
He's not left.
Yeah,
His
he's
name
left.
is Left. Yeah, so I also like some bands from a screamo scene, like Suicide Book and René Major and Kid Flighter.
Kid Flighter, yeah.
They
It's
are
emo
also
punk.
good. Yeah, maybe something more.
Actually, a lot of. So I have on Spotify my playlist, which I did to share with my foreign friends, and it's full of Ukrainian things. I can share it with you.
Yeah, if you would, yeah, and I'll share it on
All the bands that we are already named there are there.
Awesome, excellent. Oh, so much homework to do now. Brilliant. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your tour to talk to me. This is great. We're really looking forward to it. Absolutely love the album, by the way.
Thank you.
What's your favorite track to play live? Do you have a different one each, or is there one that all of you like to play?
We all don't like to play Go Your Way.
Yeah, but it's every time it's like challenge because it's really hard. But right now I'm playing it like, oh yeah.
But the problem is that how tracks are on set list is the same in an album, and the hardest one are in the end. So then we play gigs. We just like play more shorter songs, and in the end, then you're tired. You're like, fuck, go your way. Fuck, no, please. I'm tired. But you have to talk to the audience and have rest. And after that, like traitors and other, and you're like, okay. Yeah, so it's
Work up to it.
my favorite is probably I like DRY. Yeah. Dirty Rotten Years. Yeah. So I like this one. Which one is your favorite?
All my kids.
Yeah, for Mariana, it's like it's all my babies. I can love someone more. So all. How much is that? 9 songs? 9 babies. I love it. Yeah.
Mine, I have in all the songs my favorite parts on drums, which I play and they are all difficult. And every time when I play it well, I'm like, yes. My favorite track is it's Joke. I love to play it. It's alive because it's very it have very powerful lyric. And every time when I play it, I scream it hard. Also, because I feel
it's a good song.
I feel it's about a victim and about the feeling that this victim feels. So, and I always like, yeah. Like this song, and also Kills the Traitors because it's I have there a lot of accents and it's very fast. But when I want to play it faster for myself to improve, they cannot. So I always put the tempo like, okay, my tempo is I'm boring. So
and if she play faster than it is, I just look at her and like so there is ways which like please slowly, please, or just like I asked you before slowly.
Yeah,
What
because
the fuck?
I don't play on concert with tempo because I don't like. I like to be alive, to hang out while I'm playing, and I'm playing with tempo only on my solo rehearsals and
Mhm.
when we play together. But sometimes you have this thing like concert tempo.
Yeah, so we have a tempo for recording, and it's like concert tempo, which is like faster on 10
10
10
BPM. Yeah.
But we try to figure out it because yeah, sometimes it's just like you are energy and you're like just
Yeah, I just
and miss sometimes.
I just need to smoke one joint before the concert, and then it will be a good tempo for all because I will not play super fast. It will be like, oh no, super fast. No.
This is a good tip. I'm also in a band with a drummer who likes to go to, and I'm a bassist, so
Oh.
I totally kind of relate to like that look that you give the drummers. Like seriously. So yeah, so maybe I just need to give her a joint.
Show in the hands like slower or upper. You just like
Yes, it's the eyebrow. It's all in the eyebrows.
Yeah. But we have this connection, so it's okay. I even feel sometimes she even not begin to watch at me, look
I
in
just
my
like
eyes.
turn head a
little
and
bit,
then you're like
Okay, yeah.
okay. I see.
This is a rhythm section connection.
Yeah, well, we'll be watching out for this on stage in London and Brighton then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We will see you
Thank you.
very soon. We will see you at the Green Door store, which is a really cool kind of DIY punk venue down in Brighton, and the Lexington in London, which is one of the best venues in London. So
Nice. We can wait. We can wait for this. It's so important for us, and it was really like our dreams come true because we're living for playing music, and while we are on tour, we live this life. Yes, it's very difficult. It's hard, but I feel myself on my place. For this year, I feel myself the first time happy because I'm do something that
Like honest
happy, yeah, because I feel that I am doing with my girls something that we're really born for it, you know.
You feel that you go your way.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully this tour will be the first of many. So, looking forward to meeting you. Thanks so much for your time. You take care.
Thank you.
Enjoy the Netherlands, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Cheerio.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Don't go and bury me, Maria. I will tell